Hari Om. Jai Shri Krishna. Welcome back to Scriptures as Told. Agni Purana, Chapter 13. A brief description of the Mahabharata story, Adi Parvam to Udyoga Parvam. Agni Deva said, "Now I will narrate the Mahabharata episode that highlights the glory of Shri Krishna, where Sri Hari relieved the earth's burden by supporting the Pandavas. Lord Brahma was born from the navel lotus of Lord Vishnu. From Brahma came Atri. From Atri was born Chandra the moon. From Chandra, Buddha was born, and from Buddha was born Ila's son Pururava. To Pururava, Ayu was born. From Ayu came King Nahusha, and to Nahusha, Yayati was born. From Yayati came Puru. In Kuru's dynasty was born Shantanu. From Shantanu and Ganga was born Bhishma. He had two younger brothers, Chitrangada and Vichitravirya. They were born to Shantanu and Satyavati. After Shantanu ascended to heaven, Bhishma remained unmarried and managed the kingdom of his brother Vichitravirya. Chitrangada was killed in his youth by a Gandharva of the same name. Later, Bhishma defeated his enemies in battle and brought back two daughters of the king of Kashi, Ambika and Ambalika. They both became the wives of Vichitravirya. King Vichitravirya, afflicted by tuberculosis, passed away and ascended to heaven. With Satyavati's permission, through sage Vyasa, King Dhritarashtra was born from Ambika's womb, and Pandu was born from Ambalika's womb. Dhritarashtra had 100 sons from Gandhari's womb, among whom Duryodhana was the eldest. King Pandu lived in the forest along with his wives, Kunti and Madri. Once, a sage named Kindama was romancing with his wife, taking the form of a deer. During that time, Pandu had come there for hunting and hit the two deers with his arrows. Hence, the sage cursed Pandu that he would die while copulating with his wife. Due to the curse, Pandu refrained from engaging in union with his wives. Once, in past, Kunti was granted a boon to be able to invoke the demigods to bear children gifted by them. Therefore, following Pandu's permission, Kunti bore Yudhishthira from the essence of Dharma, the Yamaraja, the lord of death. From the essence of Vayu, the wind god, Bhima was born, and from Indra, king of the gods, Arjuna was born. From Pandu's second wife Madri and the essence of the Ashwini Kumaras, lords of medicine, Nakula and Sahadeva were born. Because of the curse, one day while engaging in union with Madri, Pandu passed away. Madri also performed sati and died with him. Before Kunti's marriage, she had obtained Karna from the essence of the sun god as a mode to test if her boon would really work. Duryodhana made friendship with Karna, knowing that he is quite skillful like Arjuna. Hence, Karna lived under the protection of Duryodhana. By divine destiny, the fire of enmity ignited between the Kauravas and the Pandavas. Duryodhana, being of wicked intellect, was the leader. He placed the Pandavas in a house made of lac and tried to burn it down by setting it on fire. However, all 5 Pandavas escaped the burning house along with their mother Kunti. They went to the town of Ekachakra, disguised themselves as ascetics, and lived in a Brahmin's house. Bakasura was a demon living in the city of Ekachakra. Under an agreement, the residents were taking turns supplying Bakasura his daily food consisting of a buffalo, a man, etc. from each family. To relieve the poor Brahmin resident who was lamenting his fate as it was his family's turn that day, Bhima went on behalf of that Brahmin family and killed the demon. After killing Bakasura, they went to the Panchala kingdom where Draupadi's Swayamvara was about to take place. There, through Arjuna's strength and success in the contest, the 5 Pandavas obtained Draupadi as their wife. Later, when Duryodhana and the others discovered they were alive, the Pandavas obtained half the kingdom from Kauravas. Arjuna obtained the divine bow Gandiva and an excellent chariot from Agni Deva. He had Lord Krishna as his charioteer in battle and received divine weapons like the Brahmastra and indestructible arrows from Guru Dronacharya. All the Pandavas became proficient in every kind of knowledge. Pandava Prince Arjuna, along with Sri Krishna, protected the fire by shielding it with his arrows formed as a canopy against the rain caused by Indra in the Khandava forest. The Pandavas conquered all directions. Yudhishthira began to rule the kingdom. He performed the Rajasuya Yajna, which was filled with great riches and golden treasures. This prosperity of the Pandavas became unbearable for Duryodhana. Following the advice of his brothers Dushasana and Karna, Duryodhana along with Shakuni manipulated the dice game and deceitfully won Yudhishthira's kingdom and wealth with ease. After losing in the dice game, Yudhishthira went to the forest with his brothers. There, they spent 12 years as per their vow. Even in the forest, they continued to feed a large number of Brahmins daily as before. One day, they satisfied sage Durvasa and his 80,000 disciples through the grace of Sri Krishna. Their wife Draupadi and their priest Dhaumya were also with them. After the 12th year, they went to Viratnagara. There, Yudhishthira lived disguised as a Brahmin named Kanka. Bhimasena worked as a cook. Arjuna adopted the name Brihannala. Draupadi lived as a maid-servant under Queen Sudeshna, disguised as Sairandri. Similarly, Nakula and Sahadeva also changed their names. During one night, Bhimasena killed Kichaka, who desired to violate Draupadi's chastity. Subsequently, when the Kauravas tried to seize King Virat's cattle, Arjuna defeated them. At that time, the Kauravas recognized the Pandavas. Arjuna had a son named Abhimanyu from Sri Krishna's sister Subhadra. He was married to King Virata's daughter Uttara. King Yudhishthira, commanding 7 Akshauhini armies, prepared to fight against the Kauravas. First, Lord Krishna went to the angry Duryodhana as an envoy. He told Duryodhana, "O king, give Yudhishthira half the kingdom or just 5 villages, otherwise prepare for the war with them." Hearing Krishna's words, Duryodhana replied, "I will not give them even land equal to the tip of a needle. Yes, I will certainly fight them." Saying this, he stood up to capture Lord Krishna. At that moment, in the royal court, Lord Krishna revealed his ultimate, terrifying, universal form and frightened Duryodhana. Then, Vidura took Lord Krishna to his house and offered him hospitality and worshipped him greatly. Afterward, he returned to Yudhishthira and said, "O king, wage war against Duryodhana." Thus ends the chapter 12 named A Brief Description of the Mahabharata story starting from the Adi Parva to the Udyoga Parva as described by Agni Deva to sage Vashishta as part of Agni Purana. If you liked this video, please comment below, hit the like button and subscribe to Scriptures as Told to encourage me in this journey so I can create more such content for you and the future generations. Don't forget to share it with your kids, family and friends. Please press the bell icon and get notified when I upload my next video. Hari Om. Jai Shri Krishna.